I mean, you came to America, you embraced America, and America gave you a lot, but it also got you a little bit sick too. You're,
Yeah.
forthcoming with that. And can you go into what some of those issues where you talk about skin, but can you go into some of those issues and how you dealt with them and even where you are today with those issues?
Yeah, the number one was weight. At first, I
Mm.
did gain weight, right? I was like a bigger girl. And then I was like, wait, what's happening? Because I was just overwhelmed with the abundance of food and the portions, right? I'll never forget my first portion of American salad. I was like, what is this? A do it yourself salad? Why is everything so huge? There's like a huge slice of tomato, huge lettuce leaves. And I was like, the Eastern European salads, like everything is, or like a French cuisine inspired, right? Everything's cut into small pieces, served on a beautiful plate, like aesthetically pleasing, right? No one cares about that in America. It's all about value, providing value, and nothing tastes better than excess, right? So, right. And when I saw that plate of salad, I was like, what am I supposed to do it yourself inside my plate? And those portions, yeah, at first, I mean, it was exciting for me, especially coming from, a poor childhood. I was like, wow, this is amazing. There's so much and a lot, and there's a lot of waste. I didn't even think about waste at first, but like I saw the amount of waste that would go in, like when you like consume so much. And to me, this was, this is how people live here. And this is how I should be, right? Because I want to be one of them. Of course, I gained weight. And then I ended up on Wall Street with a high stress job. Yeah. So then I kind of I was smart. I was exercising every day, right? I would wake up at 5 a.m., go do some martial arts or kickboxing workout or some, HIIT workout, and then show up at the office by 8 a.m., reading my New York Times or Financial Times. And this high stress, like in my mind, I was actually, by that time, I lost a lot of weight. I was vegan. I tried every diet because I did a lot of research and reading, but nothing was helping because there's a whole different set of problems. The stress is the number one problem in that point of my life, because by then I have already lost weight and I was already size 2, but in my mind, I was fat. I was one of the, I work with models now, and I realized I wanted to be size 0. All right. And now I'm now I'm size 4 and I'm very happy with myself. I'm looking at my pictures like, oh my God, I was so good looking, but in my mind, I didn't see myself that way. So that's why I work with people, and it's mostly on their mindset sometimes, right? They come in with these issues, and what they end up feeling sometimes is not necessarily what, the number that changed, but the way they feel, right? That's what my approach is all about. So for me, yes, I had skin issues. I was making a lot of money working on Wall Street. And then on the weekends, as I would say, I would go to doctor's office and spend all that money that I'm earning, to all of these doctors, expensive doctors on Park Avenue, all types of dermatologists, gastroenterologists. I couldn't understand, why can't I lose weight and become size 0, right? I'm already fasting. I'm vegan. I'm not eating. I'm, depriving myself of so much. I'm so disciplined, but this is just not happening. And then this dietitian happened to me, this lady who changed my life. And now I am her. So I flew to Miami and I did this test. It's called food sensitivities and intolerances test. And that there's something about that test and that lady, what helped me is to understand, she basically said the same thing. It was like, avoid gluten, avoid dairy, do the elimination diet, avoid, yeast, avoid alcohol, sugar, all the basic things. But somehow, because this knowledge I received, not just from some expert. I basically received it from my own body, right? She was showing me the lab test of all the antibodies that showed up for the food sensitivity, not food allergies, but food sensitivities. Somehow that gave me this empowerment. It's like, that's what I do to my clients now. It's like, this is your body talking to you. Don't listen to me because I went to NYU and I read some smart books and I'm now able to interpret it for you, right? Listen to your own body and follow that feeling. So since then, my life has never been the same. I, became super health obsessed, but not in some idealized way. Oh, just because everyone else is vegan, I'm going to be vegan, but I'm going to do what's right for me. Mm-hmm. That's why I specialize in personalization of a diet now. And since then, it's been many years, maybe another 7 years. Yeah. And I've become that woman. I became a dietitian and a diet expert. I studied clinical nutrition, holistic nutrition, integrative nutrition, and now able to approach this in this integrative way.
It's incredibly empowering when you start to understand your body, right? When you start to understand everything that's going on, because without the information about what's going on, you feel hopeless. You're looking for what is wrong with me. You're always asking,
Outside,
right?
yeah.
Outside,
Mm-hmm.
and you're seeking that.